Hi, this is Leonard Smith from Sense Memory. Tonight we're having a classic American drink that was created before the Civil War, and it is a whiskey sour. And a whiskey sour is made up of 1.5 ounces of bourbon, or you can use rye, 1/2 ounce of lime juice, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, and a teaspoon of powdered sugar, shaken in a cocktail shaker vigorously over ice. And you can garnish it with an orange and or a cherry, maraschino cherry. So there we have a classic American drink, the whiskey sour. And it's Friday night and time for another review. And tonight we're going to be discussing one of my favorite fragrances for this time of the year, and it really ties in with the holiday season, and that would be the beautiful fragrance from Chanel, the Exclusives line, and it's called Coromandel. Yes, the beautiful, beautiful Coromandel. So a little bit about Coromandel. It's an Oriental woody, and it was created by Jacques Polge, who is the in-house designer right now for Chanel. It was created somewhere between 2007 2010. I couldn't narrow down the date. Coromandel represents the exotic Chinese folding screens that are beautifully lacquered wooden screens with beautiful scenes on them. And Coco Chanel fell in love with them when she first saw them and had them put into her apartment, and even worked them into the walls of, for a while she had an office in New York, and she worked them into the walls, and part of them opened as a door in that particular establishment she had in New York in the 1950s. She loved them so much that she said that she would faint with happiness if she were to be surrounded by them, and she ended up being surrounded by them in her apartment and in her showroom in New York. This was created by Jacques Polge to kind of honor her love of the Coromandel screens. It has kind of an amberish vibe, but there's no amber in it at all. Many times people say it's an amber perfume, but there's no amber in it. It just has this kind of vibe that is created that feels and, in a sense, tastes like amber, if you can translate smell into taste, which they're very, very relatable. The fact that this is also a very French perfume. It really has a feeling of a classic French, gorgeous perfume that at the same time is very modern. It's timeless. It's a timeless, beautiful perfume, and I really, when I put this on, I'm transported back to Paris, and it is such a beautiful city, and just to be walking, for instance, along the Seine at night, between the Marais, on your way down towards the Louvre. It's a beautiful walk under those wonderful chestnut trees, and the left bank in the morning with the little shops along, the little magazine and bookstores or stands along the river are opening up, and you smell this incredible mixture of the fresh croissants and coffee. It's just, Coromandel makes me think of all of those things. It really is very evocative of Paris. I just love it. It's great. And I know that a lot of you out there love it, like, for instance, Natalie really just is mad about it, and it was so much fun to see her review. I'll put a link down below for Natalie Patel's review on Coromandel. It really feels like a holiday fragrance to me, and is worn, of course, best in the winter. The top notes are citrus, bitter orange, and neroli. The mid notes are jasmine, rose, patchouli, and orris root. And the bottom notes are incense, albanum, benzoin, woods, musk, vanilla, and white chocolate. So the thing about this perfume is that when you put it on, it is warm. It has a warmth that just envelops you and is perfect in this time of the year because you feel warmed by the perfume, and if you put on a good, wonderful coat, or even if you have a fur that you could wear, or you know, if you're a man, a nice parka with a fur hood, it really just feels so comforting, and at the same time sensual and sexy too. It really does have a sexy edge that works well both for men and for women. Now, when it opens, I don't get any of this, the fruits at all. None of the neroli or the bitter orange and citrus. They're so subtle that I don't even pick them up. I immediately get incense and the benzoin and the albanum, all mixed like some kind of oriental temple incense that would be burning in a Japanese Shinto temple. Then there is also this mixture of the vanilla and the white chocolate that gives it a real, not a heavy gourmand feeling, but a delicate kind of dessert gourmand feeling. But it's not a really gourmand fragrance at all to me. It's much more just a sensual oriental. And then there's the patchouli. The patchouli is so magnificent in this. The patchouli comes in, it all comes in kind of together to me. And the mixture of the incense and the albanum and the patchouli just really make it really special, a really special scent that I find just something it's in my top 10. If I were on a desert island, I would definitely have this particular perfume. It would have to be in a desert island in the northern waters, because it wouldn't work too well, I don't think, in a tropical situation. And I didn't mention the longevity of this particular perfume, and it really lasts an extremely long time. I put it on this morning at about 6 when I got ready to go to work, and it's now 6:20 in the evening, and it's still there. It's so incredibly beautiful. And the sprayer is wonderful. It's just Chanel does such a good job at every aspect of the bottle and the sprayer, and you can see that beautiful, beautiful spray. Oh boy, it's just gorgeous. And look, it has this incredible magnetic top. I love those magnetic tops, and it just always goes on just like that, just perfect. So I would say it's perfect for, of course, as you know, I wore it to work today. So for me, it's something that I could wear anywhere. But a lot of people consider it very formal. So if it feels formal to you, go ahead and just use it for formal. But I mix my perfumes and colognes up all the time, and I wear formals for casual, casual for formal. I just have fun with it. So that's what I would say would be my fragrance for Christmas time, or the New Year's, and any kind of holiday fragrance that you would want to add to your collection would certainly include this beautiful, beautiful fragrance that celebrates Coco Chanel's love of Oriental art and the Oriental screens that are Coromandels, and just love of luxury and sensuousness and warmth. This is Lionel Smith from Sense Memory saying, remember, wear what you love and not what they say you should like.